Hey guys, I'm Jet with W.A. Smith Financial Group and welcome back to the channel. Today, we are diving into a recent article by Investment News that highlights a record-breaking surge in annuity sales for the first quarter. And I want to go over what's driving this trend and whether or not you should be considering an annuity for your retirement plan or for income during retirement. Hey guys, real quick, before we get into the video today, make sure you like, share, and subscribe so that we can continue to bring more content like this to people just like you. And more importantly, subscribe to our weekly video email series, Ascend 360 Insider, designed to help you elevate your financial plan to the next level, brought to you exclusively by the CEO and founder of our company, Mr. Bill Smith. You can hit the link in the description below. It is completely free. Weekly emails delivered straight to your inbox. The article titled U.S. Individual Annuities See Record-Breaking First Quarter, says LIMRA, was published by Investment News on May 30th, 2024. So let's start with some of the key points from the article. The first being $106.7 billion in annuity sales during the first quarter of 2024, the largest quarter ever for annuity sales in the industry. And that is a 13% increase compared to that exact same time period in 2023. So why did this happen? Investment News states that it's largely due by demand for investment protection as well as guaranteed retirement income. And while I agree with that to a certain extent, I think that I have slightly a different opinion on exactly what's driving this record-breaking trend of annuity sales. Being in the field and servicing clients for well over 15 years now, using annuity products when they fit, I think the number one reason why we've seen such a surge in annuity sales is mainly due to rising interest rates. So if you think back to 2020, 2018, 2017, when we were in zero interest rate policy territory, when you would look at buying a multi-year guaranteed annuity, that's just a regular fixed annuity. It's kind of similar to a CD that you would buy at a bank, only done through an insurance company. You buy a 3-year fixed annuity back in those days, you could maybe expect 1.5% per year on your interest, maybe 2% if you were lucky. Today, if you look at that same product landscape, you're looking at 3-year annuities that are paying 5.5% per year, upwards of 6 or more percent per year. That is all due to rising interest rates over the last several years. If you look at the same thing with a fixed index annuity, these are annuities that have better potential interest earned based on the performance of a indice, S&P 500, Dow Jones, NASDAQ. You link your interest earned to the performance of an underlying indice. The cap rates on those years ago, 3.5%, 4.25%, maybe you could get up to 4.5%. Cap rates have absolutely surged on products like that. You're seeing cap rates in the 8, 9, 10, 11, even 12% interest per year potential arena. And that is largely where a lot of the allure and the demand for these types of products has surged. I would also talk about something slightly different. Historically, annuities, and again, I'm not pro or con on annuities. I think they're like any other investment vehicle that you can use. You know, a stock, a bond, a CD, commodities, annuities, you can kind of lump them all into. These are options. These are options that you can use to build a financial plan, to solve problems, create solutions for some of the objectives that you have for your dollars. Annuities have always been pretty aggressively sold. 20 years ago, 30 years ago, you say the word annuity and you would get a shudder from someone. They were scary products. They were extremely complex. A lot of times they had a ton of fees that were associated with them. Annuities themselves have come a very long way from the old days when they were first introduced, but ultimately they've always been aggressively sold. And why is that? Well, when you sell an annuity, regardless of whether you're a broker, a banker, an insurance salesman, a financial advisor, a fiduciary, if you have an insurance license and you're selling an annuity, it's a commission-based sale. So the insurance company pays the agent, the advisor that recommends that annuity to you, or their firm. The insurance company pays them a commission. And a lot of times that is an upfront or what they call a heap commission. So if you sell an annuity and the insurance company that offers the annuity is offering a 5 or a 6 or a 7%, sometimes even higher commission, that can be a pretty attractive thing for an advisor to sell. And this is where some of the bad rap for annuities has come over the years, because a lot of guys were going out there and they're pounding the square peg into the round hole saying, hey, everybody should have an annuity. You should buy this annuity. It's going to solve all of your problems. And largely it was driven by sales tactics. So if you think about that, you have rising interest rates. You have products that are surging in attraction, not just in sales, but they're much more attractive today than they once were just a few years ago and over the last, say, 10 or 15 years. And so that's driving agents and advisors alike to recommend these products because they're a little bit easier to sell. They are definitely better. You can get a lot better interest. You can, they do protect your money if you're looking at fixed deferred annuities. They can give you some safety. And annuities have always been an income generating product. So you couple that rising interest rate environment. You've got marketing that is aggressively pushing annuity products, not to the consumer alone, but also to the advisory groups that are selling these products. I could count the number of emails a day I get from insurance companies that are promoting their new products and rate increases and how attractive their products and their options are. All of this, in my opinion, is the main reason. Being on the front lines, talking to clients, seeing the marketing, somewhat utilizing these products where they make sense. Yes, we want demand for investment protection. And yes, we want guaranteed retirement income. Those are two things that fixed deferred annuities do very well. But the drive in the increased sales, in my opinion, is largely due to rising interest rate environment and all the things that go along with that in the marketplace. So I'll back up for a second and say, why use an annuity? Number one, forget about all that stuff. If you're thinking about retiring and you need income, you need to take income from your portfolio. Let's say you have a shortfall. We've talked about in other videos on our channel how to derive income, how to come up with your income gap, building an income plan for retirement. An annuity should be a tool that you look at. Get rid of all your preconceived notions about annuities. There are a lot of bad ones out there. There are some good ones out there, but not everyone should purchase an annuity. You should purchase an annuity if it solves a problem and it fits within your plan and you do it in moderation. So annuities, number one, if you need income, look at an annuity. If you're looking for safety, you want investment protection. And I'm not talking about being conservative necessarily. You are the type of person who says, I can't stomach market risk. I need to be careful with my dollars. I don't want to lose money. Then your options are limited. You're looking at cash, money markets, you're looking at CDs, you're looking at government treasuries, and you're looking at fixed deferred annuities. Those are the four products, generally speaking, that can provide you that investment protection for your dollars. And annuities are up there in the ranks with some of the highest interest earning products in that mix that you can find. So understand the pros and the cons. There are surrender charges. Some annuities do have high fees. You have to get advice from someone who is going to be completely unbiased in this recommendation. That person's still probably earning a commission, but if they're a fiduciary and they have your best interests at heart, although there is no fiduciary standard in the insurance industry, there are good advisors out there who are utilizing annuities properly that you can get in touch with for guidance on this and find yourself in the right spot. So in closure, let's recap. The Investment News article stated a record-breaking sales for Q1 2024. The number was $106.7 billion of annuity sales. That is a whopping figure, up 13% from this time last year. And we're talking about why that's happening. Interest rates rising, demand for protection and retirement income rising. We have over 11,000 baby boomers retiring a day. Right now, that is a huge number. A lot of those baby boomers need income. They need to solve shortfalls and gaps where their pensions and Social Securities fall short. Annuities could be that right fit for you. And the interest rates on these products are the highest that I have ever seen them in my 15 plus year career. So they are worth a look. But my caution to you is be very careful. There are still a lot of bad annuities out there. There are still a lot of bad recommendations from advisors telling you to put too much of your money in an annuity. And I've seen time and time again, people coming into the office for a retirement tune-up financial review. We review their accounts. They have an annuity and they have no idea why it's there, what it does for them, how it works. Those are the pros and the cons and the things that you have to watch out for. So I ask you, Are you thinking about retiring? Are you looking at annuities? Have you wondered, should I buy an annuity? Would this fit for me? Drop your questions or your comments below. We would love to put a video together to cover your questions and address this concern or this question a little bit further for you. I appreciate your time today. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.